Irene, for the love of God, that's enough. The water's not even up to your waist. There I was, standing ankle-deep in what was basically a glorified puddle, clutching a duck-shaped life preserver. I was trying and failing to convince my wife, the mother of our 8-year-old, that she probably wasn't going to meet her maker just by lifting her feet off the nice, safe tiles. "Paul, I'm telling you, people can drown in a spoonful of soup. And this," she'd gesture wildly, splashing water around the edge, "this is a whole entire pool." I mean, seriously, I'm the guy who taught our daughter to swim. The kid's been moving through the water like a little torpedo since she was 6, and here was my grown wife having a full-blown meltdown as if we were tossing her into the open ocean to bait sharks. Life vests, arm floaties, you name it. We tried it. Nothing worked. All right, fine. I got the message. This was above my pay grade. We needed a professional, someone with a framed certificate and nerves of steel. We needed an instructor. Anyway, the moment we pull up to the private swim center, Irene starts trembling like she's about to face a firing squad. "Paul," she whispered, "this coach. He knows first aid, right? Just in case." "In case of what?" "Well, what if I swallow some water and just, you know, pass out?" she mumbled. "Right here? In the kiddie pool?" I rolled my eyes so hard I think I saw my brain. "Are you being serious right now?" "Of course! What if my heart starts acting up?" "Irene, the only thing that's gonna act up is your brain, from all this panic." Oh, what the hell? I decided to play nice and not poke the bear. I assured her the instructor was definitely certified, and that, yes, there was probably a doctor on call somewhere in the building. I swear she even crossed herself as she got out of the car. So, I headed home. An hour goes by, then 2. Radio silence. Not a peep, not a word. Now, look, I'm a patient guy, but after the 3rd hour I started to get antsy. This is a woman who usually replies to texts faster than a pizza delivery guy on a Friday night. But now, crickets. I'd already pulled a shirt on and was gearing up to go rescue her from the clutches of some aquatic maniac when the front door clicked open. In she walked. "Where have you been? I was 1 second away from calling the cops." "Paul, relax. It's fine. We just got to chatting after the lesson. The girls in the group are so cool." She was rosy-cheeked, practically glowing, with a mischievous little twinkle in her eyes. And, oddly enough, her hair was completely dry. I was instantly on high alert. "So, how'd it go?" "Oh, it was a dream," she said, practically beaming. "The coach is an absolute gem. He explained everything, showed me what to do. He didn't raise his voice once. I could finally breathe." "Well, that's progress," I muttered. "And no trip to the emergency room either." "Hey, I know dinner's cold," she chirped, ignoring my sarcasm. "But it's that barbecue you love, the one with the super crispy crust. I even got the grilled ribs. You can just reheat it if you're hungry like a wolf." "Ah, well, actually, Daniel Archibald says it's better to have a light protein in the evening." Who the hell, I thought. Is Daniel Archibald? "Our coach," she said, as if reading my mind. "He's a real expert on healthy eating." Oh boy, here we go. After that, Irene started to change. It wasn't a sudden thing, no. It was more like a mosaic being assembled, piece by piece. First, it was the high heels showing up for a swim class. Then came the waterproof mascara, followed by an arsenal of new swimsuits. Seriously, she had more swimwear than the entire Olympic team. Then came a new hairstyle, a fresh manicure, even a new perfume. "Are you trying out for the Miss Pool Universe pageant or something?" "Paul, you don't understand. The women in that group look like they just stepped off a magazine cover." "Right, but you're going swimming. It's all just gonna wash off." "Nope, everything is waterproof." Sure, I was smiling on the outside. Part of me was even happy for her. But deep down, my internal alarm system was blaring. The training sessions became more frequent. Sometimes, this Daniel Archibald would schedule extra classes or little mini-competitions. Being a rational man, I decided it was time for a so-called surprise. A romantic gesture, you know? I'd show up right after her lesson, whisk her away, waterproof makeup, stilettos and all, and we'd go to a nice restaurant. So, I arrive early, and I'm waiting by the entrance when one of the women from her group walks out. "Excuse me," I said. "Is the lesson still going on?" "No, it just finished," she replied, looking a bit hesitant. "Where's Irene?" "Oh, well, she was here," the woman trailed off. "She's just completely taken with the coach, buzzing around him like a bee to honey. Honestly, you'd think he was handing out winning lottery tickets." And freeze. Inhale. Exhale. I started walking. "Sir, you can't go back there. It's for members only." "Watch me." The locker rooms were deserted, but I saw a sliver of light from under a door at the far end of the hall. It was quiet. Too quiet. I crept closer, my heart thumping against my ribs like a drum solo at a rock concert. I pushed the door open, and there she was. Irene, lounging in an armchair, wearing a plush bathrobe with a towel wrapped around her head. And there he was, Daniel Archibald, wearing glasses and holding a notebook. On the laptop screen between them were charts, graphs, and photos. "What are you doing here?" Irene yelped, jumping to her feet. "I think the better question is, what are you doing here?" I shot back. "In a bathrobe, with him. Where's the water, Irene?" "Paul, have you lost your mind? We're putting together an individual plan based on my physical profile. Swimming isn't just splashing around, you know. It's a science." Daniel stood up and politely extended his hand. "Hello, I'm Daniel Archibald. Your wife's back needs strengthening. Her lumbar region is a bit weak, so I was recommending some specific exercises. We were just discussing the regimen." "And you always discuss regimens in a bathrobe?" "Paul!" Irene exploded. "Are you crazy? I'm here working on myself. Do you honestly think I'd cheat on you? And with whom? I have a husband, a kid, a mortgage the size of a small country's GDP, and a cat with kidney stones. Believe me, I am not in the mood for romance." "Well, what am I supposed to think?" I retorted, my voice rising. "You're putting on makeup like you're going on a date. You talk about your coach using his full name like some starstruck schoolgirl. That's because he's earned my respect. You're just being paranoid, Paul." We fell silent. It was so quiet, you could hear a single drop of water echo from the stairs leading to the pool. And then, suddenly, Irene burst out laughing. "Oh my God!" she giggled. "Did you really think I was making eyes at him? Paul, he has a wedding ring practically welded to his finger. 3 kids, and a wife who happens to be a gynecologist. He showed me family pictures." And just like that, I felt like the world's biggest idiot. The drive home was silent. The car smelled of chlorine and menthol. "I'm not mad, Paul. Really," she said softly. "It's just, this is the first time in my life I'm doing something new, all by myself, without your help. It's important to me. I just wanted to feel confident, you know? Beautiful. For me. Not for someone else." "I know," I said, my own voice quiet. "I guess I just missed you. You were changing and I got scared. Figured maybe you didn't need me anymore." "Stupid." She leaned over and kissed my cheek. "I need you. But I need a little air, too. You need room to swim. Not just in a pool, but in life, you know?" I nodded. Everything just clicked into place. So now Irene swims with the confidence of a champion, rocking her waterproof mascara. And me? Well, I signed us up for partner swimming classes because I finally figured it out. It's a hell of a lot better to swim alongside her than to be left treading water on the shore.